So 2 weeks ago, it was my birthday, and I had dinner with a very good friend of mine. And during dinner, we started talking about manifesting. And she was very surprised, saying that I always talk about manifesting this or having manifested that, but uh, she never hears me talking about working my vision board, and she's never seen a vision board in my house, which is true. But it hasn't always been the case because, I mean, for a very long time, I did believe that in order to manifest, I must have a vision board, you know, and therefore I will work on my vision boards. And it was very difficult for me working on a vision board because although whatever I desire, I have a good and clear mental picture of what I want in my head. I just don't really have the details. And to be honest, I would say I don't care about details, you know. That's why it's always been an issue getting a vision board done, because vision boards are great at clarifying what you want, what you're going after, and they are great at helping you to focus on the details. But I always had a problem with that because I would know what I want, but I just wouldn't have the details. So I would spend a lot of time and energy working on a vision board, and because it was difficult for me, I thought that because I'm not able to do that, I cannot manifest, you know. But what happened is that after a while, I just accepted the fact that vision boards are just not for me. They're not my thing, and there must be a different way for me to get this manifesting magic happening. And talking about magic, so yes, therefore I used to think that manifesting, it's such a spiritual thing, it's almost magical, but really it is all about understanding quantum physics. And it's from my understanding that I decided, it's not that I decided, I realized that me using or not using a vision board has nothing to do with manifesting. Having a vision board will definitely help me in terms of clarifying my idea, in terms of, you know, of seeing it clearly with details if I can, but it's not necessary. All right, why? Because according to quantum physics, everything around us is energy, real energy, and the world around us, although we think it's a physical material world, it's actually energy, right? And that's one thing. So everything around us is energy, real energy. And second of all, always according to quantum physics and spirituality, thought is creative. Whatever you think, actually you create. The problem is that because we do not always see it in this 3D dimension, in this reality, we do not believe nor realize that thought is creative, and thought penetrates energy and gives it form, you know. And whatever you think, it's created instantly on an energetic level. And manifesting is about bringing that energetic form into the physical form. That's what you are manifesting. Basically, you're just giving a physical or material form or experience to energy, to what you've created instantly through the power of your thought, through the creative power of your thoughts. Okay? So I came to understand that, and I started, and that's what made me realize that having a vision board or not having a vision board shouldn't stop me from manifesting. Okay, so that was one thing, vision board or no vision board. Second of all, I also didn't realize how important your feelings and emotions are, because energy is energy. We do not talk to energy, okay? We communicate what we want, what we desire through our feelings and through our emotions. You know what they said, I fake it till you make it. I believe that in terms of manifesting, it's all about feeling it until you make it. So don't fake it till you make it. feel it until you make it. Don't fake it, because what we must realize that energy never lies. Energy doesn't lie. You can fake it all you want, but if you do not feel it, my friend, it's not gonna happen, right? So feelings and emotions are how you communicate with energy, right? And we have to be careful, because like I said, thought is creative. The same way what you're thinking about on a positive level is gonna manifest, the same way what you're thinking about on a negative level is going to manifest. Even more so if you have all those feelings permeating through that vision, or if you have all those feelings, injected, infused in your thought process. Okay, so that's why fear is such a powerful creative feeling, because it's very strong, and therefore it gives all that power to your thought, and you create whatever you're fearing. You tend to create it fast, because fear is very powerful. So the trick is, be mindful of your feelings and emotions, because what you feel is what you create, and the more you feel it, the more tangible, the more potent, the faster it manifests. Okay, because like I said, we communicate our desires through feelings and emotions. So don't fake it till you manifest it. Instead, feel it until you manifest it. Okay, and the third thing I came to understand is that you desiring something and it not being manifested right away doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't first, and there's no such thing as failure anyway. And you not being able to manifest what you want when you want it doesn't mean that you failed, or you don't know what you're doing, or it's not working. Not at all. Because we don't see the big picture, right? I believe that in terms of manifesting, you truly need to choose to trust and have faith in divine timing, because like I said, we do not see the big picture. We are only focused on a small patch of the big tapestry. We don't know what's happening, over there. Over here, we are only here. So therefore, because we don't have all the missing information, I believe that it's better for me to trust divine timing, and not to believe, but to know that my desires will manifest when the time is right. Okay, and one last thing that helped me with manifesting my whatever my dreams, my desires, is that I really try to manage my doubts. I say manage because I'm being realistic about it. I'm a human. I have doubts. And because when it comes down to quantum physics, to spirituality, it's not material, it's a system of belief, so it's not material. I cannot see it. I can only either choose to believe in it or not. And therefore, when I want to manifest something, I'm acutely aware of the fact that I have doubts as a human. And I don't want to be sitting thinking, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, let me not have doubt, so that, if I have doubt, it's going to cancel everything. No, I choose, everything is energy. Having a doubt is energy, and so therefore, I choose to see that energy, to see those doubts. I choose to feel them, and I choose to not to allow them to become my dominant thought. Because again, thought is creative. Seeing those doubts, it's acknowledging how I feel, it's acknowledging that energy, but I'm also careful about not allowing them to become my dominant thoughts. Meaning that, whatever you desire, it's not because you have a doubt about it that you will be manifested. It's not going to happen. As long as you do not allow those doubts to overpower you and to overpower your dominant thought, you are okay. Let's acknowledge our humanity. Let's acknowledge our everything that we need to work on. It doesn't make us less, and acknowledging them, seeing them actually gives you more power, because you are more conscious and aware of what's happening. Okay, so yes, in a nutshell, manifesting, vision or no vision board, that's okay. Do whatever works for you. And then remember that thought is creative. I mean, it's not because it's not manifested right away that it means it did not happen. It happened on an energetic level instantly. It happened, and manifesting it is just bringing that energetic creation into the physical world. So thought is creative, and nurture your desires with your feelings, with your emotions. Those give your desires life. That's how you communicate to energy. That's what you say. That's how you say, this is what I want. Okay, so yes, feel it until you manifest it. Don't fake it, because energy doesn't lie. Feel it until you manifest it. And I also talk about timing. It's up to you, but like I said, personally, I believe that divine timing is the best, because like I said, we do not see the bigger picture. We only see a small, tiny patch, tiny corner of the bigger picture, and choosing to believe, choosing to trust divine timing also help us work on our patience and fight that instant gratification that we are so used to now. And my other point was about doubt. We are all human beings, it's okay to have doubt. What matters is that you do not allow those doubts to become your dominant thought. See them, acknowledge them, and be aware of them and conscious of them. That will provide you wisdom, more power, more strength. Okay, and like I said, all that matters is that you're keeping your desires here and your doubts there. They do not overpower you. They do not become your dominant thoughts. Okay, and lastly, remember, everything is energy. Manifesting, it's an energy game. It's playing with energy. It's playing with your thought process. It's playing with the creative powers that we all have, our creative beings. And yes, just go ahead and try it out. Be compassionate and be patient with yourself, because we're all learning. Okay, and this was just me sharing a little bit of what I've learned along the way. All right. Okay, see you next time. Thank you. Bye.